wide, wide,
wide, wide,
wide, wide, width, widen, wide, widely.
To be completely awake.
Is Oliver awake yet? Yes, he's wide awake and running around his bedroom.
stand, stand,
Stand, stand, stood, stood.
If it stands to reason that something happens or is true, it is what you would expect.
It stands to reason that a child who is constantly criticized will have little self-confidence.
To be in a particular state or situation.
The house stood empty for years. The player is currently standing second in the world rankings.
If someone stands trial, they appear in a law court where people decide if they are guilty of a crime.
To stand trial for murder.
To be in a situation where you can get or lose money or an advantage.
He stands to gain a fortune if the company is sold.
What someone thinks about you, how they expect you to behave, and how they are likely to behave.
She said she will never leave her husband, so now at least I know where I stand.
What your opinion is about something.
We asked the head teacher where he stood on the wearing of jewelry in school.
To have a chance of success or of achieving something.
He stands a good chance of winning the election. These kids don't stand a chance of getting an education.
As something is now, without changes in it.
The law as it stands is very unclear.
To compete in an election for an official position.
To stand for office or parliament.
To refuse to change your opinion or move your position despite attempts to make you.
They tried to make me accept a lower wage, but I stood my ground.
To publicly defend something or stop something from happening.
It's about time someone made a stand. He refuses to take a stand on this issue.
A piece of furniture for holding things.
A music or hat stand. Stardom. Stardom.
When someone is very famous for acting, singing, etc.
She is heading for stardom.
rob, rob,
Robbery, rob.
To take something important away from someone.
The war had robbed them of their innocence. None. None.
Not at all clean or clever or pleased, etc.
His clothes were none too clean.
Not any happier or poorer or wiser, etc. than before.
She must have explained the theory 3 times, but I'm still none the wiser. Practical. Practical. Practical, practically.
Someone who is practical is good at planning things, making sensible decisions and dealing with problems.
She has a lot of interesting ideas, but she's not very practical. Spotless. Spotless. Spot, spot, spotless.
Completely clean.
By the time I'd finished, the whole room was spotless. Figure. Figure.
Numbers from 0 to 9 or numbers from 10 to 99, etc.
I don't know exactly how many times the train has been late this month, but it's certainly in double figures.
To decide something after thinking about it.
I figured that it was time to tell her the truth. Rub. Rub.
To upset someone by talking to them about something which you know they want to forget.
I know your exam results were better than mine, there's no need to rub it in.
Line. Line.
Line. Line.
A row of people or things.
A line of trees. The prisoners formed a line against the wall.
A long thin and sometimes imaginary mark that forms the edge, border, or limit of something.
That ball was definitely in. It was nowhere near the line. The police couldn't arrest him because he'd fled across the state line.
A way of dealing with or thinking about something or someone.
The government's official line has always been to refuse to negotiate with terrorists. The courts should take a tougher line with sex offenders. Several Labour MPs disagree with their party's line on taxation.
A row of positions used to defend against enemy attack, especially the ones closest to enemy positions.
They were taken prisoner while on a reconnaissance mission behind enemy lines.
If someone's job, reputation, life, etc. is on the line, they may lose it.
If we don't win the contract, all our jobs are on the line.
The most important fact in a situation.
The bottom line is that people's health is at risk if they smoke.
Based on and similar to something.
He gave a talk along the lines of the one he gave in Oxford.
To be similar to and suitable for something.
They were offered a pay increase in line with inflation.
If someone says they know where to draw the line, they are talking about knowing at what point an activity or situation becomes unacceptable because it is wrong or too extreme.
I swear a lot, but even I draw the line at certain words.
Your reasons for believing that something is true or right.
I couldn't really follow his line of reasoning.
If someone's actions or words are out of line, they are not suitable or acceptable.
Her remarks to the press were way out of line.
If you read between the lines, you understand what someone really means, or what is really happening in a situation.
Reading between the lines, it was obvious that something was wrong.
To do what you are ordered or expected to do.
Ministers who refused to toe the party line were swiftly got rid of.
To form a row along the side of something.
Trees and cafes lined the street.
Unprecedented. Unprecedented.
Precedent, precede, unprecedented.
Never having happened before.
The internet has given people unprecedented access to information.
Roll. Roll.
To move your eyes so that they are looking up, usually to show surprise or disapproval.
When I asked her when she thought the building work would be finished, she just rolled her eyes.
To begin an activity that involves a group of people.
I've started the ball rolling by setting up a series of meetings.
Resort. Resort.
Something that you do because everything else has failed.
Soldiers were given the authority to shoot, but only as a last resort.
To do something bad in order to achieve what you want, often because it is the only thing you can do to achieve it.
I had to resort to threats to get my money back.
Seal. Seal.
To close an entrance or container so that air or liquid cannot enter or leave it.
She quickly sealed up the bottle.
To close a letter or parcel by sticking the edges together.
To seal an envelope.
Wreck. Wreck.
Wreck, wreckage, wreck.
To destroy or badly damage something.
The explosion wrecked several cars and damaged nearby buildings.
A vehicle or ship that has been destroyed or badly damaged.
Divers exploring the wreck managed to salvage some coins and jewelry. The burnt-out wrecks of 2 police cars littered the road.
Someone who is in a bad physical or mental condition.
I was a complete wreck by the end of my exams.